Hello everyone, my name is Aarti and you're watching HW News. Since the last 2 days, the most talked about topic, the most debated topic of discussion in Maharashtra, Mumbai and also we can say nationally is the Dussehra rally that was conducted here in Mumbai on the occasion of Dussehra Melava as it is called in Marathi, by both the camps of Shivsena, one led by Uddhav Thackeray and another led by Eknath Shinde. Now, Uddhav Thackeray's Dussehra Melava rally was conducted at the traditional venue of Shivsena's Dussehra Melava, that is Shivaji Park. On the other hand, Eknath Shinde's Dussehra Melava was conducted at BKC ground in Bandra. Now, both the groups tried to project a show of strength in their respective Dussehra rallies. Some of the estimates say that at BKC there were 2 lakh people present, whereas at Shivaji Park there were almost 1 lakh people present to listen to their leaders and their speeches. Now, this is all done and dusted. The Dussehra Melava is already done. But the question about who is real Shiv Sena remains even now. And what is important in that particular decision of the Election Commission of India is who will get the symbol of bow and arrow. And both the sections, both the factions, both the camps of Shiv Sena, Uddhav Thackeray and Eknath Shinde have staked their claim on this symbol of Shiv Sena, that is bow and arrow. And as I said, the Election Commission of India will be deciding on the matter. The Election Commission of India had given both the parties, both the camps until October 4th to submit their responses. They had given the date till October 7th to file their responses. On October 4th, the Eknath Shinde camp has already filed their response and the response from the Uddhav Thackeray camp is awaited. So today, if both the factions file their response by today, Eknath Shinde camp has already filed, Uddhav Thackeray camp's response is awaited. If they file the response by today, then the hearing of the Election Commission of India on the matter of who will get the bow and arrow symbol of Shiv Sena will begin today onwards. Now, why was it necessary? Why is this discussion, why is this decision of Election Commission of India necessary on the symbol of Shiv Sena? Is because on November 3rd, there is a by-poll that is announced by the Election Commission of India for Andheri East constituency, the Assembly constituency of Andheri East. And this constituency is of very much importance because this will be the first electoral battle after the difference between Shiv Sena's Uddhav Thackeray camp and Eknath Shinde camp. After the rebellion of Eknath Shinde, this will be the first such election, first such assembly election where both the leaders will come face to face. That is why this election is very much important, and that is why this symbol, this decision of Election Commission of India, who will get this symbol, is also of very much importance. Let us discuss this in today's video. But before that, if you are watching this video on YouTube, please make sure you subscribe to our channel. And if you are watching this video on our Facebook, then please like our page and follow our page. And now you can also access our articles, videos and live TV on our HW News app. If you haven't already, please go to your Google Play Store and download our HW News app now. Well, we all know that bow and arrow is the election and the party symbol of Shiv Sena. It has been for the last many decades. Now, Uddhav Thackeray group says that it is the real Shiv Sena and Eknath Shinde-led camp is the faction. It is not, it says that Uddhav Thackeray-led group is not the faction, it is the real party, and the group that is led by Eknath Shinde is not a party but it is a faction. But that being said, Eknath Shinde group has said that it is the real Shiv Sena because it has the support of maximum members of Shiv Sena. That is what it says, and that is why it claims that it is the real Shiv Sena. And this is why both the leaders are now staking claim over the election symbol of Shiv Sena, that is bow and arrow. As I said, on October 4th, Eknath Shinde group wrote a letter to the Election Commission of India urging Election Commission of India to hold an early hearing in the matter in light of the Andheri East by-election. Now, this by-poll of Andheri East Assembly constituency was necessitated because of the death of sitting MLA Ramesh Latke, who was also from Shiv Sena. After his death, after the by-poll was announced, Shiv Sena has fielded Rutuja Latke, that is the Uddhav Thackeray camp Shiv Sena has fielded Rutuja Latke, his wife, as the candidate for this bypoll, whereas Bharatiya Janata Party has fielded former BMC corporator Murji Patel in this particular election. Interestingly, both NCP and the Congress party, who were the alliance partners in the Mahavikas Aghadi government that ruled the state for 2.5 years, they have also supported Shivsena in this election, this bypoll. Congress in fact declared that it won't even contest, it will not announce any candidate for the Andheri East bypoll, and this bypoll is being conducted on November 3rd. Now, the Shinde group wrote a letter to the Election Commission of India on October 4th, that is one day prior to the Dussehra Melava. It also asked Election Commission of India for early hearing, saying that Uddhav Thackeray group can misuse the election symbol, party symbol of bow and arrow. The letter says the symbol in the present dispute is important for the bypoll, and that despite not having requisite support within the party, the respondent, that is the Uddhav Thackeray faction, will illegally and unlawfully make an attempt to field candidate and claim the symbol. That is what they are saying, that Uddhav Thackeray faction will misuse it if Election Commission of India does not take an early decision, early hearing on the matter, that they will field a candidate on the bow and arrow symbol, and later on they will claim that this is the real Shiv Sena and this is our symbol. Now, Election Commission of India decision in the symbol matter is very important, as I said, because it will also be crucial in the decision of who is real Shiv Sena. Apart from that, Shinde faction has also said that the symbol should be allotted to them because they have the maximum numbers with themselves. 1,50,000 members of Shiv Sena have filed affidavit showing support to the Shinde camp, and that Uddhav Thackeray faction has not produced a single document showing support to them. That is what the letter says. Now, what will be the Election Commission of India's decision in this regard cannot be guessed, but in case if the decision does not go in their favor, or if the decision is prolonged and till then the election symbol of Shiv Sena, that is bow and arrow, is frozen, then both the camps of Shiv Sena, that is Thackeray camp and Eknath Shinde camp, have their plan B ready. What is their plan B? The plan B is to introduce new symbols, new party symbols, new election symbols for both the factions. Let us start with Shinde faction. Dussehra Melava by Eknath Shinde faction at BKC was a huge fanfare. It was a huge attempt to project a show of strength against Uddhav Thackeray by Eknath Shinde camp. As we all know that multiple buses were organized, food arrangements were made, a huge stage, and there was also fight for the ground for BKC and Shivaji Park also, but eventually the Eknath Shinde camp got the BKC ground for their Dussehra Melava. At this Dussehra Melava, the main point of attraction was the 51 feet sword that was a replica that was presented below the stage, and this was the focus point there. Apart from that, a 12 feet silver sword was also presented to Eknath Shinde by the rebel camp MLAs, and at this stage, at the Dussehra Melava stage, this 12 feet silver sword was presented to Eknath Shinde by all these MLAs. So the sword was the focus point here. Now, they could have used a replica of bow and arrow to show that, symbolizing that they are the real Shiv Sena, but they in fact chose to focus on this sword. So this led to a lot of speculation about whether they could use sword as a symbol in case the Election Commission of India does not give any decision until November 3rd, or if the Election Commission of India decision is not in their favor. Apart from that, Thackeray faction, let us talk about Thackeray faction. On one hand, Shinde dropped hints about using sword as an election symbol. These are of course the speculation. At Shivaji Park, we saw that Uddhav Thackeray group kept Uddhav Thackeray group leaders kept mentioning about the Gada, that is the mace. In their speeches, they were continuously referring to Gada and the mace. So mace could be Uddhav Thackeray group's election symbol in case the Election Commission of India does not give any decision until November 3rd, or if the decision is not in their favor. But again, there is no official confirmation. As I said, these are the speculations. These are the hints that people believe that have been dropped in these two Dussehra rallies, Dussehra Melavas. Now, whether these speculations come true or not, that depends on the Election Commission of India decision. What do you think? Who should get the bow and arrow symbol? And whether these two speculations about the symbol, party symbols of Eknath Shinde, that is sword for Eknath Shinde and mace for Uddhav Thackeray. What do you think about this? Do let us know in the comment box below. For more news and updates, you can log on to www.hwnews.in.
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language you prefer to get updates in, and be up to date with the latest news.